everyone will likely be running here. While we look at this beautiful free cam shot, you can see where FIFA Kill is positioned, but our players are
Tap up.
contemplating whether or not.
Who's he fighting off spawn? Caesar, Champion, Big Pavo? I don't even know who that is.
And we always talk about different zones of
What's up, Beard? What's up, Complex? What's up, Tammy?
Of course, at the very beginning of the match, Big Pavo in trouble, finds one, is able to
I'll say it early. He won't let that one slide.
Nate Dogg goes down. The team that almost kept Huskers from getting to this moment does fall.
Let's see.
What's Tappa doing? Tappa in a 1v?
Laying down, kind of positioning well, taking the high.
You can win this for sure. I would take top blue.
Checking on over Village. Aiden's squad really likes to land here. You can see that Z Smith, Ebates, and DJ Moss have already kind of rotated through, and Aiden electing to separate a little bit away from Rated and Adrian, and something that's really cool. I had a chance to sit down and talk to them just yesterday as well. At the helm of that is Rated, the IGL, who makes a lot of their positioning calls.
We've got Wadawi now in trouble. Palooka.
Who the hell are these guys?
Pushing, but Flex in
What
trouble.
is this fight?
Palooka's gonna try to come up here again. Lockman sub.
3v2.
The main weapon of choice for pretty much every single player at close range. Should have no problem here. Of course,
he's on your right.
Everything, and Smoke's one of the main resources you'll see every single team using. Now a little bit lost in the sauce, but is able to answer back.
Nice, good shots.
Finds one.
Good shots.
Boots goes down. Team 42 in trouble as Flex is going to try
What's
to
up, Jolsey?
Player advantages everything. Sure, you lose one, you got two more.
Super Evan down, colors down.
Issue is they need to keep moving.
I think Swag's team is all dead.
Is going to be no joke. That gas is very hard to run. You can see the kill leaders in the
Brawlic
right
versus
now.
Wars.
Team on 4, Team Almond with 2 ties.
They fighting for Black Site?
So off to a really hot start. Granted, we're not even 5 minutes into this match, and checking in with Wars, getting a little mixy here. Believe going down. Now the second player coming in, but Wars is trying to heal. He jumps in.
Ooh, nice try.
Go down, King AJ. Let's get it.
This is a great fight. Wars was telling us before, I was competing before many of these players even touched the game. Will fall, but King AJ, one of their top slayers through multi-stage process to get to this moment. Last alive, not a kill to his name. And these are those moments you look back on. If I would have taken that fight, what would have happened? Brawlic, a long and hard journey to get here, but is here nonetheless. One of the most wholesome players here, but will not seem wholesome on the map. Let's take a check in with one of those teams.
Mutex has got
Huskers, Mutex. Jesus, an incredible squad.
Who's pushing up on them? Gromalon?
Getting 5th in the LCQs, just barely.
Aiden's team's pushing up too.
And after some shuffles around, some visa issues, and everything in between.
They're fucked. They don't have a loadout. Gromalok's team's gonna smoke them.
And they're here, ready to prove themselves.
Yeah, we ran into Jay early on just before everything was kitted out. He's like, look, I've been playing since I was 9. My dad got me into this, and whatever I win here today, well, I'm giving it to my dad. But before that, you've got to survive. A lot of teams will be rotating through Observatory. Now Mutex and Jay, last standing for the team, are going to have to finesse around Gromalok, but you have to be able to see them first, and that smoke is constructing all of the view around them. But high ground is key, bits the pace. He's able to crack the shield, but you have to make the pull, and now, unfortunately, the numbers are not.
No, why are we just 1v1ing everyone? Dude, that was so bad.
There are only 10 mouse and keyboard players here, and Azen is one of those playing on ridiculous sense. Has no problem fighting against the controller players.
Tommy goes down. Fuck.
Other keyboard and mouse players with Huskers. A nice win, only lose one in the process. Remember that moment though, losing one there is gonna hurt, but the team wipe feels a lot better nonetheless. Flex here on the wide rotate. We talked about the early game, right? You wanna grab some early kills, you're gonna feel good about yourself if you got 4 or 5 like Biffle, but on the other side in the mid game, you've got to set yourself up for in game. You've got to rotate early, especially in this 3-2-1 meta with the signals. There's always gonna be people set up on rooftops. You want to get there first, so find some early eliminations, then use the mid game to rotate to the end, and then you're set up for that final couple circles.
Not a bad shout. Saw Huskers going down in the kill feed, so I want to say I think he lost the gulag.
Oh, this is gonna be a crazy fight. Aiden's team's pulling up.
Well, so we need to keep an eye on that, because if Jay comes back and they have one player last standing, but hey, Jay does win it.
Palooka, a little bit in trouble. Now, folks, if you're taking a look at the top of your screen here, 2 teams have been fully eliminated. Palooka's gonna try to make it a third. Adrian goes down.
No way, they don't have his over for that. What?
They're not close enough to help. Aiden raided up inside the building. They don't want to risk a full team wipe here, and Tojo's going to push the equation. When you get a knock, you've got to full send. Aiden, a crowd favorite, leads back home. Certainly not here.
What up, J-Bob?
Goes down, and now Raided is on the run.
Raided is on full hot pursuit to get out of dodge, but you can see that Tohor is going to play it a little more caution. He's not going to overextend just yet. He wants to be able to catch a nice angle on Raided, because to be able to go out so early on, take out a Titan, that is what you need to do. But playing the low ground, playing through the tunnels, just keeping out.
I don't know who sold that. I don't know if Adrian sold that or if Raiden and Aiden weren't looking over. I don't know why they weren't looking over though.
Anybody could win. We're on 0 ping. The server's around the corner. Everybody is playing on the same game, the same map, in the same location. And Flex,
The Italians.
15th in stage 2, barely making it to the global finals, but not having to play the LCQ, and they're taking down a hometown hero favorite.
Oh, peep this. I do love a little bit of recon drone action to get some fresh pings for your team that's going to be running the Signal 50. We shoot once. We don't connect necessarily, but it's okay. We just need at least 2 bullets to take them down.
Only 3 bullets left, but we'll see what's going to happen here. Now, I do believe, Tiff, we actually have a quick interview with the first team that was eliminated. We're going to get a chance to hear from them and see what went wrong and see who it was, because there was a couple teams that went down at around the same time. So we want to get that check in here shortly and see what happened. There it is. Frankie is on the stage. Let's check in.
Can you just tell us what went down?
You went to our usual spot. There was 2 teams that pulled up both sides, got pinched 2-0, so a little bit unlucky, but it happens. It's just on to the next map.
Had those teams done their research on you? Do you think they came for you specifically?
I think everyone knows our landing spot, so we will get targeted pretty early, so it's like we expected it. It's just the fight was such a 50-50, it could have gone either way.
If you were expecting it though, you considered maybe practicing dropping somewhere else just to be safe?
Oh yeah, we got like 6 different spots we're going to go to, so each map, so depending on what the zone is going on, but we know what we're going to do after.
Okay, so maybe a change up in the next one?
Potentially, yeah.
All right, I'm sure I'm not going to be speaking to you again unless it's over in the witness position, but I do want to give you this as a good luck charm. It's the wooden spoon. Thank you, Tommy.
Appreciate it, thank you.
The fuck? Why was that so awkward?
To Tommy, one of the teams that I would have not anticipated to go out first. TBE, the Legends, the Titans. As a
That's not good for them.
Tommy, the prodigal son, has returned and has exited early. But here's the deal: they land up near Tarak Village. He said it himself. Everyone knows where we land, and we've got to be hyper.
Dongy's gonna fight Dongy down. Dongy got the self off though.
Dongy, Big Pavo, and co. They're running into a little bit of mix here.
What's crazy about this Dongy play here, and I don't know who he is, somehow comes out on top. Big Pavo, though, pushes the equation, is able to answer back. I was talking to Vaughn in the bathroom right before we got started. Hey, TBE changed up their spots. They might be coming to us. Somebody's contesting them. Apparently, he was right. TBE, the first team out, is ridiculous. They've still got the momentum, but Zach pushing the equation, trying to answer back against Big Pavo.
Yeah, but with one shot on that Signal 50 allowing you to get the crack, you can just immediately close the distance with that Lockman SMG. And that's why on the desk earlier they were saying how many eliminations that SMG
I still got Biff winning, but it would be cool to see Brad get the dub. I haven't seen Brad in the kill feed at all.
With some of our previous winners, Blade, Savvy, Ultras, and Vortex. You can see Blade already.
I've been staring at the kill feed. I wonder where they landed.
The outer edge of ring.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough spot. Again, as we're kind of nearing the mid-game of the first map of the global finals, you've got a previous winner and, of course, a previous solo YOLO winner. Blade went from, like, 160th total earnings on our earnings leaderboard to, like, 4th because he won $100,000 individually and won the World Series of Warzone last year. A ridiculous feat, and they're, of course, trying to go back-to-back. This is going to be tough, though. This rotation in, we're already into the mid-game. Other teams have been here for a while, set up, ready to go.
Dongy took out Gooey.
So I'll be curious if they can come out of this inside the top 10 or so teams. We still have 44 teams left. Signal, though, certainly can clear you a path.
Get a good chunk of that map and that picture-in-picture. You can see we're pulling straight over to Rohan Oil.
Whoever has these houses early is going to win the game. Who's Team 34? I can't see Team 34. But Team 34 has got a really good spot.
He got crushed a little bit, so we'll have to keep it, see how they're doing.
Sure. Yeah, hey, there's a lot of ways to die in Warzone, that's for sure. We'll see if we can get a clip of that later. Blade on 2.
I don't hate the Italian spot, though. They can pick up these kills and then rotate in high ground down. Ooh, FIFA kill. Ooh, whoever wins this fight is in a huge spot.
We're going to have a lot lot of floaters as we get into those final couple circles. So audience, pay attention to the number of teams. FIFA kill first
FIFA loses that.
stage, and his team is full wipe. Oki able to come back, but FIFA in trouble without a single kill to his name. FIFA goes down. I don't know what's happening, but it's King AJ in Wars pushing the equation. This looks a lot like stage 1, Tiff. That's
a little Amiya on Amiya violence, if I've got to say, for EU. You think back to 2021, the trio, Juki,
Wars is in a good
FIFA,
spot.
and Wars were the winners of World Series of Warzone. Now
Holy
here
shit.
3 different teams, and of course, they run into each other.
All right, well, there's
Biff's team and Aiden's team.
North America have been cheering on for a long time, and I know our on-site
What is Heeds doing?
Pulse check's been cheering on as well. We saw Biffle, we saw Sage. They're not too far away, but Heeds, who's
Excuse
been having a
me?
great game thus far, gets wiped. Adrian pushes the fight. Aiden and Rated, they've restabilized Tiff. They've kind of found their feet underneath them.
Why is he in this building
well,
solo?
This is the making of a fantastic game for them and the making of a great team. We talk about this all the time, Tiff. It's not about how hard you can get hit. It's about how easy and how fast you can get back on your feet after flying back in from the gulag.
And that regain, once you get into a blender, when you start having numbers advantage, it's very complicated. But Team Flex here on your screen still has all 3 members and the ability to clean out Team 44 and 37 and 9. Additionally,
They're getting
keep an eye
griefed.
out on Team Savvy on that northeastern side that has the potential to gatekeep them, but they have to go forward. And the issue is, when everything is open and you have no smokes, life is a little tough.
Yeah, precision airstrikes and everything in between. There's a lot of fighting going down there. But
Did he get a hit marker with that PA, bruh?
in this area here in Oil, Adrian on 2. He's just going to try to catch somebody out in the open. Of course, you got a night vision scope like this. You can pick some people off in the rotations, which is what they want to do. The problem is, somebody tries a third party, pushes in from below as somebody else is.
Oh wait, Dongy's still alive, bruh.
Complete disarray. Blade though, gonna try to continue to clear his path
Hold.
forward. We'll see where
What up,
this
Spart?
pulls, and well, nowhere nearby, Mr. Savvy Ultras. You're gonna have to get on your horse and start moving. I still think they're in a tough spot, but look, the Italian wonders, they've done it before, they can do it again.
Team Flex now fully eliminated as well. Squad 1 gonna get wiped. That's gonna be Juki, so we gotta keep an eye, and maybe someone had an ability to come back. But we have 103 players left in the lobby, and now we're just kind of patrolling the outer. But the issue with this open area right ahead of Rohan is you have to go down in elevation. Where Blade is currently positioned will be at that ultimate high ground, and you can kind of keep an eye out. Now they are running that Schlager night view scope on the Signal 50, which will allow them just a little bit of extra boost on the thermal sight. But the issue with that is you run the risk. A lot of people, Super Evan included, are running a different scope that gets them that faster ADS speed.
That's right. That's a great shout, Tiff. And I need to remind everybody here in the stadium and everybody at home, of course, we've got that classic World Series of Warzone format. Our multiplier doesn't even start kicking in until you're in the top 35 teams. We're not there yet in the 4th circle. We still got a lot of Warzone to be played, but those team numbers are going to drop dramatically here in the next 4 to 5 minutes. So be ready. It's going to be ticking down like
They're in a bad spot. They gotta go.
Super Evan colors. Swag, they're gonna have to push.
They gotta
forward.
kill
A
these
team that
kids.
Barely made it here after a monster effort near the end of the World Series of Warzone series. They got a chance against our wildcard team, Tactical Brit. Able to answer back, a couple nades, takes down 1, but should be no problem to get the revive here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 teams in this area. Not every single team has a full team of 3 though, so somebody's gonna be in for a rude awakening, and I think that's Reader.
You have to be able to maintain this building and clear out this side of your zone to prioritize the rotation. They have a couple Signal 50s. You see Swag is using the night view, so that'll help. But the moment you peek, they're already
That kid on top, EU Ghost, is gonna kill them. They're not playing for that kid on the roof.
Minimal damage to do that. That's actually going to be Tactical Brit on the other side, and he really
That kid from the roof's gonna peek and get one. He's gonna get one. They got the flare off.
That was almost a full wipe. If you notice, I think
They didn't know that kid was on the roof.
So there's one
That's a good spot.
above, and that's what we talk about. Survivability. It is so
Oh my God, no way DJ's team got in here.
With the flares, but also some of these players, they showcase some movement on Al Mazrah, able to jump onto a buy, sacrifice themselves to get their teammates back. And of course, portable buy is another way to do that. But watch out. I don't know if it was Swag that was able to get back. I think it was. 1 player left alive for that team. And we are into the multipliers. I said it was going to go quick. We were at 39. Now we're at 30. And now the gulag is closed. So not a single safety net allowed for any team aside from those flares. We'll see what they're able to do.
Where's Bread's team at? I haven't seen them get a single kill. Do they even play this game? Where the fuck are they?
They don't have any self-reses. They're really low on shields.
Dude, Hard Trevs is... This is gonna be a crazy fight.
probably looking to maybe grab a self-res, grab a UAV, and really prioritize their positioning for the end game. Because navigating throughout all the buildings, you know just as well as I do that someone
Shifty, Aiden, and DJ's team are about to fight.
looking for positioning and being able to prioritize that to grab the elimination.
Ooh, I like this rotate.
But you are right, we are finally into the multiplier.
Oh my God, Sage is on 6 with 8 downs.
On 6 with 8 downs. This team has been the top of our leaderboard since the very beginning, in a little bit of trouble, but they've got player advantage. They are not worried at all. There are 3 Slayers on this team, but 2 specifically playing the Slayer role. Shifty has elected to take up the dirty work role, as we call it. I was talking to Repulse before this, who was kind of coaching them prior to the watch party, and Shifty, an incredible player, here with something to prove. Got a chip on his shoulder, and this team is going big.
Oh, Rated's team's flanking him. Oh my God, this is about to be a fight.
Everyone has something to prove because it is
Everybody black site? Okay.
it has to be earned.
Wait, they just gave away their spot.
Young Gun Adrian are working on that positioning, but you have to get through. Mind you, Skullface, Hisoka, and Mayapo have already positioned themselves near the track, so they're a little bit
Biffle's
closer
team
to
is
the
right
Braxton
there,
and
bruh.
on the right side, they have a little bit of cover, but this is going to be monumental as eBay and Z-Smith, they get completely wiped. Rated able to clean it up, and now with the smokes,
I gotta get to that blue build on the left.
that next position.
They probably think a team's still in there, huh?
Let it breathe a little bit here, Tiff, because this is the calm before the storm. Methods trying to do something, landing on top of the building.
Short side left side. You guys are chilling.
Now we're into 26 teams remaining, and every team just trying to set themselves up before the chaos that is the final couple circles. Especially with a lot of floaters up in the sky. You want to keep those flares. Squad 37.
No way Wagon fucking picnic are in the rat room. I'm weak.
You got to shout us out. Well, I'll shout you out now. 22nd place or so. Hopefully it was a good game.
GG go next. We hit the 20th place mark, that 1.4x multiplier. And as that circle starts to close, you have to start thinking of the teams that have already put themselves in a solid position. It's going to be Team Panda that is going to be holding that next northern mode, and Sage racks up another one, wanting to get closer to that double digit. The moment that Sage, Shifty, and Biffle start feeling themselves. Now, mind you, Shifty was playing.
Oh my God.
Skullface now has joined this roster, and they are just going off on all of these teams, fighting tooth and nail.
No.
Rogue PA will be the nail in Sage's coffin.
Here's the thing, this map is a massive one. Of course, Shifty.
Dude, get out of the storm, you rat. Wait, Shifty has 8? Holy fuck.
This is scary for the other teams. You've allowed the top Slayers on the map to make it inside the top 16.
Like, get out of the storm, you rat.
Our other wildcard team potentially
Holy
in trouble.
fuck.
Desmond falling. I still see Rocket and Zakar alive. Shifty out in the gas.
Oh, Limax and them are in black site. Okay.
And maybe a little bit more than that. Watch out for Biffle.
Yeah, this is game 1. Caleb, what's good?
I can only imagine you're going to see them there regardless if they go out soon.
What's up, Diatribe? Yeah, I woke up early without my alarm. It's still game 1. No, this is game 1.
If you haven't seen it, you're gonna have to go back and watch that water ending. But positioning yourself here is gonna be nice. But if you can take a couple picks to maybe force them to heal off, prioritize going forward. But Morpheus, they're gonna be able to catch up guard. If there's one thing I've learned about the Morpheus squad is their ability to consistently make it to endgame.
That's right. They're always in endgame. I cursed them in the stage.
Wait, is this Brawlix's whole...
Savvy Ultra's proving
Wait, who's Brawlix's team? I forgot.
A lot of people
Intex.
Somehow, after winning World Series of Warzone last year, Stage 1 was a fine performance. Stage 2, they dominated, and now somehow into in-game after a massive rotation. Savvy Ultra's
Red's team could win this game.
Really good game.
I don't think Biffle's team's full, and I don't think Adrian's team's full. I think Bread could win this game. They're 3 up. Who else is 3 up? Clamp's team, Mayapo. Oh, Soka's on the roof. Don't forget about Papa Soka. My man's on the roof.
Signal 50 ammo and just ready to take this, because if you can hold that, you just look at it, Crowder and Nico, there's nothing they can do. They basically just shot their ankle off.
Where's Maya?
Amazing high ground position. This is exactly where you want to be. Look at the next zone pull too. I know it's small on your screen.
He's griefing them so hard.
They have high ground and they've got the next zone position. Skullface on 7. This is the
oh no!
Joe comes up from down below.
Oh!
Skullface is able to answer back. That's now 8. Unreal, Tiff. The battle of the champions. Savvy Ultras alive, winning EU last year. Hisoka winning NA last year. First map already. We're seeing the battle of the Titans.
Look, Soka was absolutely locked in those shots earlier. He's showing off the chain, but
Clamp's team's down in a bad spot. They could grief.
And now Redman and Limax are short on Jowo, but that was such a game-winning fight, right? If you can take the roof from them, you can potentially take the game. But now you see Jowo, Maw's gonna be re-knocked by Skullface, re-fooled. He wasn't able to get back in, and now they just have to keep the lookout. We have 5 teams remaining, 13 players. We are about to experience the end.
NA versus EU champions, some regional expansion teams still alive as well, and then the boy Jowo braiding Breadman's hair, and I think we're back-to-back in the scrims leading into today, so they'd like
don't
to
go in there.
3 in a row. We'll see.
Oh my god, it's a fucking shit show. It's 3 teams in the same room. What the fuck?
On 3 gets the flare off. We're gonna have a floater. Mexico's gonna be floating up, down to the final 3 teams. Panda trying to push the equation.
You can't be getting slammed like that by an MK. Ooh!
All of Mexico almost.
Ooh!
Shoot my gun, and he does. He said, I'm carrying at least 5 flares on me. We're gonna have a flare off, but unfortunately Limax will fall as Soka has delved down onto the other knee. They have cleaned it up, and they will be your map 1 winners.
He didn't miss a bullet. He didn't miss a bullet, Tammy.
Somehow not only win map 1 and are excited about it, but had a ton of kills to boot. They came here to ball out. Tiff, I asked every competitor here who their scariest team to fight was, and well, Team Hisoka was at the top of the list.
I mean, I would be scared to challenge.
Hey, all I'm saying is my prediction.
Skullface was one of the first people to ever unlock
Soka with game 1, baby. Soka with game 1.